Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Greg with Stock Gems, here to take your portfolio from that lump of coal to hopefully that diamond. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I actually got some stock picks for you today. I did some research prior to this. I plan to do some technical analysis live with you guys. We'll take a look at support and resistance. We'll take a look at SMA and how I use those tools in order to decide whether I want to buy or sell a stock. Also, just one piece of note that I want to make sure I throw in there. Like and subscribe, and the Weeble link is on the bottom. By all means, at the end of the day, I just want to remind everyone that this is just stock predictions that I came up with. I'm not saying these are definitely stock picks that you need to go with. I'm not telling you to buy or sell. If you do want further advice, please get with your stockbroker. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, so let's start off with JMIA. JMIA, this stock started off around the November timeframe. It started to ramp up. There was some consolidation that happened for about a week, and then it continued to jump, and it came back down, hit a support around 33. It shot all the way up to about 70, came back to another support to retest the support at 33. Shot back up, it's retesting it again, and now it came right back down. So it tells me that there is a strong resistance around this $33 range. And right now, we just want to see where it goes. And this is one of the stocks that you want to put into your watch list. Ideally, this is a stock that you can potentially jump in and buy right now. Now, of course, it has potential to go a lot lower. I don't think it's going to drop down to $8. Right now, we have another support level of the 200 SMA. That's a simple moving average, and that's usually a good spot where a lot of buyers would come back in and push this stock up if it were ever to get down to that level. So my guess is today, let's say it's going to trade around this range. Let's zoom in a little. I zoomed in too much, so let's zoom in a little. So again, it looks like it's fluttering around this $33 range. Let's see where it goes, where it ends today, but I think this might be a good buy. Hopefully it can start to reverse direction and shoot back up. If it, let's say, goes back up to about 38, I mean, you're making 20%. I mean, that's a great gain. So as far as the downside, I think at the end of the day, if it does shoot down any further, it can hit a potential of about 27.6, which is about 13%. But all in all, I would definitely buy this one and set my profit loss limit. I set my limit down to about 27 range, but take my profit once it hits. It looks like the last time it had a resistance at the top end, it was about 36 range. So I mean, if I buy it right now and sell at 36, that's about 12%. So that's good money. Let's quickly jump to another stock. So IDEX. So IDEX, again, similar fashion. So around the November time, it started to shoot up, but then it spiked, it hit. So similar analysis to the JMIA. It right now is at that point where this is a good buy, in my opinion. It's a good buy. Your downside is pretty much limited to, let's say, about 12%. But your upside, I mean, at a minimum, you can get in the 20, 30, even 40% range. Depends on what news comes out and how this stock does going forward. I mean, if it essentially reverses and goes back to that top $5 range, I mean, you're doubling your money easily. So this is another stock I would definitely suggest folks to keep in their watch list. BNGO is another one. So this one, pretty much ramped up around the December time frame. It got a high about 15.6. It saw low, and this is during that correction time frame, similar to all those other stocks that I showed you, where it hit a bottom of about $5.70. Right now, it's currently trading at $5.66, but it's green. I mean, the stock, it tested, it shot back up. It did not actually hit back and retest that lower limit, but it formed another base. It tried to shoot back up, and I guess whatever news came out caused this to shoot down. But right now, it's retesting that base. This is a good stock to buy. The downside, I would say, is about 35%. So this is a higher risk stock, but I would say don't drop all your money in there, but put some money and then just see where it goes. See how it does over the next few days and coming up weeks. But if it does shoot back up, I mean, you can see 50% gain on this stock. So again, another stock that I would add to my watch list. What else do I have for you? $13 point. It shot up, hit 15, where it tried to retest and push past, but it didn't make it. It shot back down, retested at the $13, shot back up, and looks like it's retesting. Right now, it's going for another try at that $15. So I want to say I bought it somewhere around, and this is in my Webull portfolio that I bought it in, but I bought it around the 13.7 range, and I mean, I'm hoping to make 14% on this stock, and since I'm buying options, so that's of course compounded. But yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Another stock that someone mentioned, and I just wanted to take a quick look, and this was LYFT. So this is a household name, Uber, Lyft. I mean, So with this stock, I mean, it looks like it's been going in an uptrend. So the last time it saw any type of support that it retested was around the $60 range. It is down 1.1%, 1.2% for the day, but that doesn't really mean much. It might still be able to reverse. So I would keep this definitely on your watch list. I mean, this uptrend is telling me that it's essentially going up. So take a look at it. I mean, this might be one of those stocks that you just hold on to, given that it is going on this trend. So this is the 50 SMA line, and it looks like it's respecting that 50 SMA. It bounces, it shot up, it bounced, hit that 50 SMA again, and it shot back up. So it might be a good stock to buy. I think it's a good stock to buy right now. I mean, if the downside, if it goes down to the SMA line, it's essentially just a 2 to 3% loss. But I mean, I think it can essentially try to retest its highs, which would be a 7 to 8% gain. I mean, definitely some upside there. So that's all I essentially have for you today as far as stock picks. And I just wanted to quickly just go through some stock analysis with some folks, and later on we can dissect RSI, MACD. These are all definitely good signals and trends that you want to take a look at just to help improve your performance in the stock market. And by all means, I mean, I have a list of these stocks. I will post it in the bio just so you can do some more research. But yeah, these are some of the stocks that I recommend to you today and enjoy. Hopefully you can get your gains and make some profit. All right. With that said, like and subscribe. The Webull link is on the bottom.